And speaking of that next step, you are sporting a Drumwork music group necklace during this interview. Do you remember how you received this?
Yeah, man. 20. I think this was in 2020, in December of 2020, right before Christmas, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And we came down here to Atlanta, and Conway and Benny the Butcher were booked to do a concert on Tidal. Shout out to Tidal as well. But they were booked for that. And this was right around the time when I got, kind of next to Conway and Drumwork and that whole situation. We weren't signed yet, though, me or Love the Jeans, because we got our chains at the same time. And so we came down for the show, and we were down here for a little bit, just in the Airbnb, and, we did some recording and, stuff like that. From King to a God, the deluxe was coming out. So Conway was, working on that. And we went out to dinner. This was like right before we went to do the title show. And we went out to dinner, and we were at this place called Hal's, actually, which is I want to say it's downtown Atlanta, but I don't want to lie. But I know it's here in Atlanta. And it was like a really, really nice restaurant. Like, I think that night I got like a filet mignon steak with like some mashed potatoes. It was very good. Dimly lit room. It was dudes in there like smoking cigars, and damn, there might have been smoking weed in there too. But it was a cool vibe, you know what I mean? And we were all sitting at the table, and Conway's manager, Chad, shout out to my man Chad, he was there. And I forget what was said, but we had finished eating. And Conway is like, signals over to Chad, yo, we got a gift for y'all. And, Chad pulls out these boxes and gives me one, gives one to Love. And, open it up. Everybody got their phone out. Open it up. Boom, boom. Oh, Drumwork chain. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. It was like, I think Conway, he really wanted us to have him for the title performance. So that was really cool of him to give us those gifts, man, and really make us a part of the team. I mean, we were a part of the team before that, but it was almost like that confirmation, like, nah, we really here. So shout out to Conway for the Drumwork pieces, man. They're beautiful.
Now, you do end up signing formally on the dotted line of a contract with Drumwork.
Yeah, 100%.
How long after you received this before you end up signing?
I want to say it was like maybe 2-3 months. Yeah, about 2-3 months.
Was there any feeling of obligation to sign since you received the chain prior?
Nah, it was never a feeling of obligation from the chain or anything like that. Like, I wanted to be next to Conway because he's one of the greats. So, chain or no chain, I was doing that. You know what I mean?
Now, was this necklace a total surprise, or did you have an inclination this was coming?
Nah, it was a total surprise. I had no idea. It was funny though, cause Conway had just got a couple new chains and like some new pieces, and we saw him when he got them. It was just like, man, like those are crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So when when he brought ours out, it was just kind of like, yo, where did these even come from? Like, I was with you when you got yours. You didn't get these, so it was a cool moment.
Now, what does this pendant mean to you at this point?
I mean, I think it's just a representation of, my hard work, you know what I mean? And getting to this point of, being signed to again, one of my favorite artists and one of the best artists out there. So I think it's just a symbol of my hard work and dedication. And, anytime I look at it, it reminds me that I got to be the best that I can be, artistically, because that's what got me here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, looking down at it like, nah, like, I got to wear this proudly. So anytime I'm representing, I got to really represent.
Is this your first necklace ever?
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
Is this the first chain someone gifted you?
Yes, it is.
Now, ever since you received this Drumwork charm, do people treat you different?
Some people do. Yeah, some people treat me a little different. Some people might, oh man, you Hollywood now, or you this, or you that. But the chain doesn't make me who I am. I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? The chain is like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like it definitely means something to me. But I don't even wear my chain all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I want people to know that I'm me first. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm out in public, I might be going and doing an event or a show. I don't always wear my chain. You know what I mean? Because it's cool to have it, and I want people to know what it represents. But I want people to understand that I represent me first.
What about other rappers, specifically since receiving this pendant? Do they treat you different?
Nah, nah, not really. I mean, before all of this, I didn't really know a lot of rappers. So, if we're talking about people in the industry, if we're talking about like rappers in the city, I mean, they don't really treat me any different. They just know like what I'm associated with now, but they would have knew that with or without a chain. You know what I mean?
Didn't know if that garnered you more respect from other rappers, maybe more opportunities like collabs and things of that nature?
Nah, I don't think so. I think those things come not based off of the chain. I think those things come based off of them getting familiar with my craft and what I bring to the table.
What about females? Do they treat you different since receiving this charm?
I think certain ones do, but not the ones that I pay any attention to.
And being respectful here, was this instant clout, so to speak, when you received the chain?
For sure, for sure. But I'm not like a clout chasing type of person. You know what I mean? Like I'm more the type of person like I want to stand on my own too. I want you to love me for me. I don't want you to love me because of what I have or, you know, oh you got this now, so now I'm rocking with you. Like, nah, I want you to rock with me because you rock with me. You rock with Jae Skeese, you rock with Jared. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't rock with me because of, the things that I have,
Do you know the jeweler behind this charm?
Yeah, Johnny Dang's. Johnny Dang piece. Yeah, a little stamp right there.
And do you know how much this chain is worth?
It's priceless. It's priceless. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a price on something like this because, again, it's a representation of my hard work and my dedication.
And even though you mentioned this is priceless, have you ever gotten it appraised,
I
technically
never
speaking?
have. Yeah, I never have.